Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motor Cars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a mere 45 minutes away from the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport by freeway, for those of you who want to come and look at our inventory in person. Today we're going to talk about something we've never had before in all these years I've been here, a 1956 Dodge Coronet Sierra Station Wagon. Talk about a suburbanite's perfect car. This is it, 1956. Yes, you're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish, as we're going to do a cold start. We're going to do a walk around. We're going to give you all the details of this really, really unique automobile, needless to say. So 1956, great year. So you can click on the link in the description and it'll take you right to our website and all the information on this particular car. Plus you have access to our other cars that we have, over 100 additional ones in stock. Remember our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. If you're looking for your first car or your 100th car, or you want a car in the 1920s, or you want one in the 50s or the 2000s, odds are Ellingson Motor Cars maybe has your dream car right on the sales floor, and this might be it here. Well, let's get into the details of this neat car, because I've always been a station wagon guy. My dad had those when I was a kid. Didn't have a Dodge, had an old Ford and then a Rambler, but station wagons were great for kids. We weren't really thinking about seat belts and whatnot, but it was a great place to play in the back seat. My sister played with her Barbie dolls, and I played with my Army guys. It was really fun, to say the least. But 1956 was a good year for Chrysler products, Dodge in particular. They had come off in 1955 when things were really going in the right direction, because they came up with putting a lot of ideas into the forward look. Virgil Exner was the guy who came up with all this really, really neat looking stuff, so it makes the car look like it's going down the road when it's sitting still. 1955, 56 look really similar, but they still had some differences. But for the most part, they were just making some engine improvements, maybe a little different trim going down the sides, whatnot. And this particular car has the Super Red Ram 315 cubic inch V8 engine, 4-barrel, and whoever ordered this car, which for whatever reason, this was kind of an expensive car in the Dodge lineup, but it had all the extras that I think were really kind of hard to find on some of these old cars, and especially a station wagon. To have one survive in this overall nice condition, boy, that's kind of special. Nope, it's got the V8 automobile engine, plus it's got the push-button automatic, which was now available in all the Dodge products in 1956. So you got the push-button automatic. Anyone can jump in this car and drive it. The other thing that they added, two other really nice things, power steering and power brakes. I don't care what you say, those are just really nice features on any old car, whatever year. I just think it really makes them much more enjoyable to drive, and we're so used to cars with those features, it really is nice. The big thing about this particular car is it does have the radial tires. Wide whites, of course, with the full hubcap, beautiful looking, just really sets the car off. But the radial tires are such an improvement for, safety, performance, drivability. Everything about them is really, really nice. The other thing that you always notice on these cars, of course, is it's a tri-tone. I mean, it's got the crown yellow, which is the main lower body panel. Then, of course, we got the jewel black and the sapphire white top. So, that's really got some neat different color combinations in there. And that goes hand in hand what's on the inside as well. Remember, this car does even have dual exhaust. So, with that push button automatic and the power steering and brakes, boy, it's kind of fun to drive. Let's take a look at the inside in the car. It's got the houndstooth with the white vinyl interior. I mean, very nice. And then they always had extra aluminum type things on the door panels. Just really well done. Carpeted, of course, all the way around. This car has not been, what I always say, cobbled up in terms of it's got all the original instrumentation in this car, including the original AM radio as well. But yes, it all had this look that, you were in a cockpit driving forward. Does even have, what I like is it's got the emergency brake. When you pull it on, the little red light comes on. That's kind of one of those things that, and it works, and it's really kind of cool. Beautiful steering wheel. Headliner is in nice condition. Yes, we put the seat back and forth and down, so that works. tailgate goes up and down. Yes, it's one of those cars that you can actually have utilitarian. And that's what it was used for by families. A lot of families wanted a station wagon because they were going on trips and traveling and, that kind of stuff. And wagons were gaining in popularity. Not that they hadn't been in the past, but this is even more. You got more luxury items with the power steering, brakes, and just lots and lots of room on the inside. Like I say, I just love that color combination. And of course, the cowl vent up there is really a neat feature. Didn't even remember they still had that in 56, but that's really cool. And the vent windows. Hey, one of my favorite things of all time, vent windows, open it up, get some air flowing in for the kids in the back seat. They even had their own back vent windows on a wagon. That's even more cool. Didn't even know that. Well, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Give us a like, subscribe, give us a comment. We'd appreciate it very much. You'll find all the information on this car, information about it, and our over 100 other vehicles, plus as an added bonus, some of the cars that we've sold over the years as well. But you're going to want to make sure to go to our website, because that's where you're going to find, it's going to say new arrivals. It's going to have all that information right at your fingertips and have all the information, pricing, videos, as we're doing right here on all of our inventory. So there's where you want to go, www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. But for those of you who say, I really like the videos, they're great, they give me a good feel for the car, shows me a lot of the details, but I want to come down in person. Well, you're more than welcome to come to Ellingson Motor Cars right here in Rogers. We are open to the public Monday through Friday from 10 until 5, Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. So if you want to come down, take a closer look, it's something that we're happy to have you come by. And one thing I always got to think about is, look at these cool door handles. That is something that they used on many other cars later on. So you're thinking these were new ideas? No, they're not necessarily new ideas. Dodge was way ahead of their time, even back in 1956. Well, if you buy a Dodge or Chrysler product or a Studebaker, Hudson, whatever, I always highly recommend that you would join that local club or the national club. There's always someone there that can help you enjoy your car a little more, because they can give you some insights, help you if you had a mechanical question, whatever. Just camaraderie is just great to join one of those clubs. The other thing, Ellingson Motor Cars, is we're kind of a one-stop shop. You can come if you say, I really like this. How do I get financing for a collector car? Well, needless to say, we can help you out with that. You can go to our website. Right on the top info bar, there's a thing that says financing. You can click on that, get a credit app started, and we'll do our very best to find someone out there who can get you financing on these older cars. Sometimes local banks don't quite know what a 1956 Dodge Station Wagon is all about, but those people certainly do. Now, if you live out of state or out of country, whatever, we can also assist with shipping. We have a number of contacts that we use on a weekly basis here all the time. We're shipping cars all over the world, all over the United States. We can assist you with that as well. Well, I guess that tells you 1956 was a great year for Dodge. The Super Red Ram motor was kind of a big upgrade, gave you plenty of power, and it's a push-button transmission with power steering, power brakes, dual exhaust. This car has lots and lots of good things going for it right here on the sales floor of Ellingson Motor Cars. So if you're looking for your first classic car, you're looking for that wagon that's going to fulfill all those needs that you want, give us a call, 763-428-7337, and we'll do our very best to answer any and all questions you may have. Well, thank you again for visiting us, enjoying our car, and we'll see you next time at EllingsonMotorCars.com.